never seen again, didn't even make it. Oh well, bitch, I got a shovel in my basement. I got a shovel in my basement. I got a shovel in my basement. Never seen again, didn't even make it. Oh well, bitch, I got a shovel in my basement. I got a shovel in my basement. I got a shovel in my basement. About a zip a day, can you foolies get away? I'm a baller, yes a baller. I'm the one your bitches calling. Got that coke up in my lungs. I ain't tripping, having fun. Watch out for my fucking gun. I'ma smoke you like a blunt. Rolling slow with the foe, pointed at your head. Now you're dead, time to go to bed. Waste my fucking lead. I'm just doing all these drugs, trying to keep up with the thugs. Big boys turn to light, now you have to say goodnight. Laughing to the bank, on my weed be hella dank. Ha 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 ha, now I'm gonna shoot 'em all. Watch them fall in the middle of the mall. Blood coming from the eyes, I know it is the demise. What the fuck you thinking? I'm creeping in the street. Led you with the beat, starting at your fucking feet. Skin boiling up, don't think I give a fuck. Get so up, I'm never ever shit. Never seen again, didn't even make it. Oh well, bitch, I got a shovel in my basement. I got a shovel in my basement. I got a shovel in my basement. Never seen again, didn't even make it. Oh well, bitch, I got a shovel in my basement. I got a shovel in my basement. I got a shovel in my basement.
Oh, there we are. It's so dark in here. I don't like how dark it is in here, but I don't have my light right now to like really make it not dark. So we got that like kind of spooky, not spooky, but like that like late night type vibe, I guess, with the lights here. Hello, welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I've been live. Oh God, that's loud. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've been live, so it's been a hot minute since I've really played TXR. I've been super busy with work when like the actual full game dropped, and I missed like that whole week. And it's like I gotta get caught back up. Drifter Razu, how you's doing? So that's exactly what we're doing today. We are back on TXR, and so when the full game came out, they actually redid the battle point system, and you had to basically buy all your perks. And I think I screwed something up because like I don't have like battle points and like parts that I should have, and I just feel stuck. I feel like it's just a good idea. We'll just start anew. I backed up my save, so we're just gonna start anew and go from there. Alright, so this is actually new as well. Perk tree restrictions. In this game, you can strengthen your character by unlocking various items through the perk tree. Unable to change to challenge midway through. So, okay, so that I'm guessing this means all the perks are unlocked, and this means that perks are just as normal. So, yes, sir. We got Big Rick in here. How you doing? TXR, yes, sir. I mean, with music like this, how can you not like enjoy this game? I just want to chill. Gave you 200 more. All right, what are we doing? All right, so we got an ND. We got an ND. We get a Suzuki Swift. I think this is what I started with last time on my first playthrough. And then, of course, we got the Chireno AE86. I had the Swift beforehand. I think I'm going to go with the ND. And just I like it the way it is. I don't even want to leave this menu. The music's so good. Wanted to get the full experience. That's exactly what I'm doing, Razu. Now, holy shit. Start the course from Kenabashi C1 Inner. Defeat Timid Challenger. All right. Yeah, no, I enjoyed the Swift too because it was different. Like, what other game really has like a Suzuki Swift in it? Countless souls meander the night's circular route. The title of fastest, never fading, no matter how the times change. I love these cutscenes. They go so hard. The roar of exhaust. Headlights slicing through darkness. Accelerators pressed to their limits. Now, a new soul has appeared. The soul, once a nobody, awakens the moment it steps onto the stage. The instinct of racing awakens. This shit goes so fucking hard, dude. These go so hard. I absolutely love the just the aura. This game just reeks, not reeks. This game just oozes aura. All right, cool. We're manual. Get close to your rival's car and flash it. I love that terminology. Jack geeked off the Coke Zero. This is going to be a good stream. You fucking know it. We gotta use our turn signal. We got to race safely. Safely and soundly. Safely and responsibly. Save the racing for the track. If you feel the need for speed, just play Tokyo Xtreme Racer. Flash those beams, bro. Turn up the volume. All right, let me know if that's good. Alrighty, blah blah blah. They really. I don't get what's with games. Still calling it this. They can't be doing that. That's your first victory. While basking in the excitement and enjoying the night breeze at the parking area, a stranger appeared. A confident, strikingly posed and lively woman. Active-looking woman. Good evening. Nice night, isn't it? Is this your first time on the Shuto Expressway? Well, not bad. Oh, I have to do like a woman voice. Like, not bad at all. Oh, I sound like Mickey Mouse. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. Around here, I'm known as a prominent street racer. They call me Cinderella past midnight. I can't be doing those voices. Your driving is quite raw, but you have a certain sparkle others lack. I believe that battles between street racers are a form of communication, especially when I fucking run them off the road. You'll meet many street racers here. Through dozens, even hundreds of battles, who will you meet? Who will you feel? What will you feel? And how far can you go? Don't you think it's thrilling? Why do we race? That's the question every street racer answers deep in their heart. When you find that answer, I want to hear it on the course. Through a battle, of course. And when that time comes, I won't hold back. Why do I race? Hell yeah. Love this game. Sad it only took 40 hours to beat. Is that with just the first two acts? Did you buy it before the full game came out, or was that after like all the acts came out? Alrighty. Alright. Let's do C1 Outer. Hey, better be short and sweet than long and terrible. Low-key don't remember. Yeah, early access took me about 20 hours. Oopsies, that's camera mode. Where's this guy? He's down here. Yeah, 40 hours is pretty long. But that's a sign of a good game if you put 40 hours into it and you just want more. That's how you know a game's good. Alright, proud challenger. Yuno's Roadster, let's go. Oop, I am not looking where I'm going. I was actually on a Seto last night on the wheel, doing laps on the C1 outer, trying to get some clean laps in. So I actually have the C1 in like the back of my mind right now. There we go. There should be there's another gap here. Yeah, we're racing safely and responsibly. This is racing's all about communication. I'm communicating to people who aren't racing that I am a hazard to them on the road. And that they need to watch out for me because I'm a hazard and I may be unpredictable. They call me John Wangan, even though we're on the C1. John Tokyo Xtreme Racer. Yeah, no, I mean, that just means that the game, like, they want you, like, you want more. I'm hoping, with the success of this game's hopefully going to sell really well on PlayStation. That just means we'll get more. When I did the Q&A with the devs last year, they said that, like, if this game does well, we would like to do more sequels. No Terreno? Nah, I want the ND. Hell no, not the Nissan Cube. The Nissan Cube is not pulling me. The Nissan Cube is not pulling away from me. Alright. Hell no, not the Nissan Cube. Yeah. Little no hezzy there. There we go. There we go. That was a good battle. Go back and finish Midnight Club 2? Soon. Soon. Just work's really picked up, but I'm hoping at the end of the month it all kind of quiets down. So I'll have more time to make content and stream. This week alone, working on a rental, and then we're finalizing a oh, it's a Wanderer. He's not even on my map. And we're doing a closing next week, so just getting prepared for that. Just a lot of phone calls, a lot of stuff like that. But hopefully, usually the market, like the industry kind of shuts down for December and like early January. So I'll have some time to do stuff. Midnight Club 2, again. The game made you lose hair? Yeah. I'm worried. I'm worried because we're finishing up in Tokyo. So we have to do the Tokyo Champ soon. And then We have to do the world champ, and I'm not looking forward to world champ Paris race number 2. That's not going to be fun. So what's our current mission at hand? So 3 new ramps have opened. We need to defeat Roland Guy, the challengers. We gotta defeat them. So let's focus on them. Yeah, Savo race 3. It's gonna be that's gonna be scary. That's where boys became men. Savo's race 3. Get more arcade racing games like Screamer. Screamer looked... Yeah, no, I'm hoping we get some more variety. I'm sick and tired of festival racers. Hey, man, let's go to the festival. Hell yeah, man. We love festivals. We love being friendly to each other. We love racing at the festival. That's the biggest turnoff for the Crew Motorfest for me. Like, I've been playing a little... I'm going to play it again, like, tomorrow or something. Granted, anything from work doesn't, like, screw me over. And, but that... Because I do want to try out the new update. With, like, the stance and everything, because it looks pretty cool. It's just that, like, everything... Like, that game is, like... It's like a baby game. That game's like a baby game. Like, it's presented like a baby game. Like a baby, like... Fortnite stimulation game. And I just don't like that. I don't like that a lot. You just like Midnight Club and Need for Speed? Yeah, I feel that. I think you'd like Tokyo Xtreme Racer, though. That's why I love Tokyo Xtreme Racer, because it's just, you know, it's a PS2 game that came out in 2025. And, I mean, it's goofy, but it's also, like, grounded. So, like... You can make some insane fucking whips in this game, but at the same time, it's like grounded, and it's simple. It doesn't try to do anything stupid. Not the first one. The first one I hear. I mean, it's not as hard as 2, but like the first one's pretty. What's it called? It's a little. It's the one that's shown its age the most. Can confirm TXR is just a PS2 game with 2025 graphics, and it's definitely worth. Yeah, no, it's 100% worth the money. Yeah, the gameplay loop is just super addicting. Yeah, apparently. Oh, you have to cheat to beat TXR3, I think. Is that the one where like the game like glitches with like money, and like you can't like actually beat the final boss because like you can't actually get like enough money? I've been playing Underground 2 on my on PCSX 2. Bro, I got myself a fucking I got myself a 2003 Nissan fucking what's it called? Blanking on the name like an idiot. Got myself a 2003 Nissan Sentra Spec V. We got the Spec V in this John with the limited slip diff. The fucking what else does it got? It's fucking 300 horsepower. DC 25 engine. Like, I'm whipping in that joint. I put a turbo in it. We're whipping in that joint right now on Underground 2. Peaceful Challenger. I have played Eastwood. I actually really like that map. I played Conquest and I played Escalation on it. I think that map's way better than like the other one that they added. The oil field. I'm a big vehicle guy though, so like I'm fine with the vehicles. There we go. Yeah, you have to cheat with the money to get the true final boss. Because they like screwed up the uh-oh. Jump scared me there for a sec. Downhill Challenger. Alright. In the Suzuki Swift? Fuck, we're going right into it. Okay, asshole. Okay, asshole. Look at me not... I took that like a complete idiot. Alright, this might be a reboot. Bro caught me completely off guard. I wasn't ready for that start. And he knocked me out of the way. I'm not a fan of this guy's driving etiquette. Yeah, Downhill Challenger. The race starts uphill. I might actually need to upgrade my car for this guy because he's just piecing out. Maybe we're able to take something a little better. Alright, never mind. I guess I got more straight line speed. No hezzy this one. There we go. Oh, yeah, no. Bro slammed on the brakes. Bro just gave up. Yeah, I'm okay. Bro, as soon as I overtook him, bro just like gave up. Professional played Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. You would have won if I chose the Swift. Well, I won this time. I like the Swift, but I used the Swift in my original playthrough, so I wanted to switch it up. While at the parking area, your recent battle opponent steps out of his machine to speak with you. He's still young with a serious and intelligent demeanor. Bro's ready. Bro's just on his way home from work. Thank you for earlier. I'm glad to have met someone as skilled as you. I'm Downhill Challenger, leader of the Challengers. We usually race in the mountains near home, but we decided to take on the Shuto Expressway to test our skills. You could say it's a short expedition. While talking with Downhill Challenger, a car with flashy customization appeared. A young man with an otherworldly presence stepped out. Not only is his car customized, but he seemed particular about his own appearance. Oh no, it's a rich-looking man. Hey, pardon my interruption. A match between the leader of a gusty team that came all the way from Hakone to the Shuto Expressway and the much-talked-about rookie. It was thrilling to watch. I'm Roulette Guy 1, team called Roulette. When it comes to love at A86, I don't think I lose to those older guys either. One thing I find really interesting about TXR is that the lore extends to the other games. Like, you could play each game without playing the other, but the lore extends. So, like, there's lore in this game that you will find in TXR 3 and the original TXRs. So, yeah. So I find that really interesting. I really like that. Well, his name was a rich-looking guy. Oh, hell no, guys. Watch out. The calm era is over. New souls cry out their birth. I gotta get some of this shit printed on like a t-shirt. This synchronicity. I can't say big words. A new landscape emerges. Captured by the mystique of the Shuto Expressway. These new souls are drawn together seeking answers. That's right. Import tuner challenge. Oh, shit. And then, as he drinks his Coke Zero, a single light shines brighter than any other. It is the light of a soul emitted by only by those who tread into the abyss. The calm era is over, guys. Really, it's very important lore-wise. I forgot about Import Tuner Challenge. Okay, so speaking of Import Tuner Challenge, I have been thinking, when I get some extra money, right? If I get some extra, like, money for, like, around next month or something, I want to buy an Xbox 360. Like, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace my Series S. I'm going to move my Series S into the, my bedroom upstairs. I'm going to replace it with an Xbox 360 because I want to get a bunch of these Xbox 360 games I never played. Import Tuner Challenge being one of them. Like, I feel like there's a lot of really cool racing games I'm missing out on that, like, haven't been, you can't port over to, God, this is music, though. I'm sorry. That you can't, and I could emulate it, but last time I tried to emulate Xbox 360, it didn't run that well. JDM, hello, hello. All right, let's upgrade the car a little. That's right, I have to actually buy all this. Now, I do have perks. I have like 30-something battle points. 45. Start unlocking the power unit. Exhaust system. But honestly, let's start body, brakes, clutch, tires. Where are the tires at? Oh, fuck. Okay. Tires are like shoes for your car. They're very important. This has been Car Talk with Craptastic Jack. Before I even upgrade my power unit, I want to get my brakes and clutch in. It's like we have a LSD already. Car just a little lighter, even though it makes it heavier. And there's always room for improvement in a sequel. All right, we gotta defeat these people. All right, rolling guys should. Now, rolling guys are legendary. They're in like every single TXR game, I think. This Miata runs on Coke Zero. Yeah, I should write Coke Zero on it. Yeah, it's the Coke Zero ND Miata cruising the streets of the Shuto. The calm era. The calm era is over. We're now in the Coke era. Import Tuner Challenge is some crazy kits. Especially wide bodies, not in TXR 25. The sequel needs Tokyo, Osaka, and Allentown. You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right it does. Yeah, you got the fucking C1. You got whatever highways are in Osaka. You got you got Interstate 78 and 22 in Allentown. All right, have a good night, Wolf. Thanks for stopping by. Easy. Dude, I can't wait 5-10 years from now when American Truck Simulator, when they hit Pennsylvania, all the car DLCs for that one could be out. And Be driving through Allentown because there's no way they're not going to put Allentown in American Truck. Third largest city in Pennsylvania. Home of Mack trucks? No way. But yeah, I do want to play Import Tuner Challenge. I haven't touched that game. But I want to get a copy of it, play it on a 360. That's why I want to get like a 360 for like stuff like that. They don't fuck up the physics for the cars. For what, Tokyo Xtreme Racer? Yeah, no. Someone should definitely make like a TXR inspired game, but like have it on like the LA freeway system. I think that'd be dope. To be fair, there is a London Racer, which I think you can race on the M25. Oh, an American Truck. Oh, yeah, no, I gotcha. Right, lads. We're going to be racing on the M25. The tollgate rules on the M25, innit? Watch out for the speed cameras. Be sure to check ways for the speed cameras, innit? After that, we're going to hit up Greg's. Get some fucking pizza in our Mars. And we're going to go watch the fucking Wolverhampton Wanderers suck shit. Get relegated out of the Premier League, lads. I'm at the fucking Wanderers are getting relegated out of the fucking Premier League, innit? Fucking rubbish. Hey, Pennsylvania Xtreme Racer, yeah. Philly Xtreme Racer. Dude, Philly Xtreme Racer, Pittsburgh Xtreme Racer. Pittsburgh, some of the roads in Pittsburgh are insane. Having been to Pittsburgh a couple times, the highways in Pittsburgh are insane. Honestly, like, I feel like that's a pretty reasonable game to make for someone to make. Like a TXR-inspired game set on the streets of Pittsburgh. Or on the highways of Pittsburgh or Philly. Literally, if I had money, if I was a millionaire, right? This is the problem with billionaires and millionaires is they're not making video games. They're instead of making video games and making cool shit, they're making AI and they're making fucking and they're like they're ruining, you know, America and the world. How about instead of ruining the world, you just like fund some video games? If I were a billionaire, if I were a millionaire, I would pay someone, hey, you know how to make video games? Make a TXR-inspired racing game set on the streets of Philly and have it set in 3 cities. Philly, Pittsburgh, Allentown, call it Pennsylvania Highway Racer or some shit like that. If I had like a lot of money, that's what I would do. I would literally just like fucking... Yeah, instead of making a Black Ops 7, make fucking Pennsylvania Xtreme Racer. I need Bay Area Xtreme Racer. Final boss is a clapped out 08 Ultima with missing bumpers on 880. Richard, you and me have played Bay Area Xtreme Racer IRL. COD is so over. Yeah, where's Ghost 2? Alright, see, we're still stuck on the C1. I don't think it takes too much to unlock the rest of the map. Oh, I keep forgetting to turn on oil pressure and all that. I gotta turn that on. Because I like simulating. I'm a big simulator guy. I love simulating things. I swore I raced this. I swore I raced number 2 already. New York City? New York City would be a really cool map for a highway racing game. It's a very simple concept, honestly. Yeah, you have FDR Drive. You got the New Jersey Turnpike. All the tunnels, all the bridges. The Cross Bronx. Oh, God. Imagine racing someone on the Cross Bronx. What was it? The Queens Brooklyn Expressway, too? Belt Parkway. LA and New York are probably the best candidates, honestly. All right, here we go. Here's John Rolling Guy. Oh my God, yeah, Midnight Club 1 vibes. No, you're not passing me. You're not passing me. No. Bye-bye. I was such an asshole that race. Atlanta, true. I've been to Atlanta. Oh, have I played Mafia: The Old Country? No, it's on my I think I'm gonna get. I think that's gonna be my Christmas present for me myself. Because I'm hoping after these deals that I'm doing for work, I'll have some money left over to like just kind of like chill out. Me and the bro in the parking area doing the exact same pose in synchronization. This was me and Richard at a 7-Eleven off the 101. We were just chilling AFK, just striking this pose in sync with each other. Hey, you're the street racer from that battle earlier. We're Rolling Guy. As you can see, we're a team of 86 drivers. We've been around on the Shoto Expressway for a long time, so we've made quite a bit of a name for ourselves. No, it's not just the name. By now, we should have the skills to back it up. We thought that we were done being stepping stones for new street racers, but here we are. Damn, losing to a rookie like this. Leader, you went to the trouble of perfecting the car, but you've been tweaking. Well, to be fair, I was driving like an asshole. Street takeover minigame. On the withered side. Rolling Master. He is the predecessor known as Rolling Guy 1, the title given to the leader of the team. Yeah, they would. They would have to add like those cars. I would like to see like the Corvettes and like Porsches being added. Like the 930. The special's 930. I'd love to see that. Challengers who inherit their will. And so a new legend is woven. I haven't played GT Online in a while. Rebirth of the Legend. The Crew Motorfest just dropped on Game Pass. I just canceled my Game Pass. Oh yes, I'm the scraping by worker. That's what they call me, scraping by worker. Rolling Master. Alright, see if we can beat Rolling Master. E36 BMW? I gotta get back into it. I loved grinding GTA Online for a bit there. I loved grinding it when I was like studying for my real estate exam. Because like my actual like coursework, was a lot of it was like audiobooks. So I would have the audiobook on in the background while I grinded GTA Online. Yeah, this is an Xbox. God, this goes so hard, this music. Oh, he's all the way over. I thought it would have started the race. We just had the aura farm for a second there. Hold up. What made me want to restart? Hero 2004. Hello, hello. Just because they added the third arc, and I completely forgot. I forgot quite a bit of the game. I just felt like, I might as well restart. Good time to restart. Get back into the swing of things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Now there are corners coming up. I could claw back. All right, I don't want to hit him. I say as I hit him. Rolling guy's biggest enemy, a turn. Kind of glad I picked the Miata now, because this thing's actually like really good in the corners. Wow, I barely got that one. Yeah, I was basically doing that with a podcast, but the podcast was like, hey, here's how you do real estate. After finishing the battle, return to the parking area, two 8086s appeared before you together. The men who stepped out were a street racer you spoke to before and another man who resembled him closely. You even beat Rolling Master, my elder brother. Damn, this bro got the full fucking fire suit and racing helmet. Damn. More strong street racers are always welcome. We might just witness the birth of a new legend. In response to Rolling Master's words, you felt your soul tremble. The soul of a street racer lying dormant within you. I love this fucking commentary. I love this, man. It's just so good. It's just so good. Right. Perks. I should have some more perks. Yeah, I got suspension. Get some good tires on there. Attack power. Two weeks ago, you saw you stream the Crew Motorfest. Yeah, no, I've just been very busy. A lot of work obligations. I'm hoping December I don't have anything really to do with work. That would be nice because I could do like content more. Street Japanese translate to English goes so hard. Yeah, I gotta get some of this shit. The calm era is over. I need to get that printed on a t-shirt. Excited to see what Genki brings over the next year. Apparently there's a decent sized update coming in December. Oh shit. I didn't know about that. I got some ways to. We got some ways to race, to drive, because our opponent's all the way down here. The taxis always give us a good race. The taxis always give us a good race. Oh yeah, this guy's out of here, dude. Holy shit, no, this guy's pulling. Damn, he's out of here. This guy is out of here. Bro, I just got dusted by a fucking cabbie. Dude. I want a rematch. Nah, man, there's corners now. I want a rematch. Dude. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb. Fuck the Cowboys. Go Birds. Fuck Dallas. Go Birds. Yeah, I don't think I'm... I think we're gonna ignore the cabbies for now. I think we're just gonna ignore the cabbies for now. They've got they're out of control. All right, let's race this Swift. Let's get some competition that's still in my league. Damn, did my car just become slow all of a sudden? Why is the traffic faster than the actual, like, racers? What? Nah, no way I'm getting dusted 3 times in a row. Holy shit. Dog. Why is the normal traffic faster than the fucking racers? These people call themselves racers. The traffic is faster than them. What is going on? We've got cats and dogs talking to each other, planes falling out of the sky, and the traffic is faster than the racers. That's crazy. Eternal Polaris. Eternal Polaris. Mavericks fan? I haven't been watching basketball. 76ers apparently are pretty good. I watched a little bit of hockey. Last hockey game I watched, the Flyers got beat the fuck out by the Dallas Stars 3-0. Take him on the outside. Ooh! That was close. Gotta trade a little paint. Oh, we got a pressure cooker on our hands here, folks. Stay tuned. This is like the first opponent who didn't immediately slam on the brakes as soon as I passed them. So we actually have like a battle going on here. Let's go. I say as he slams on the brakes. Ooh, fuck. Ooh, fuck. That could have been so bad. So I almost lost there. I almost lost it there. We should get it, though. That was close. That was close. It was a young girl. She said nothing. She opened her mouth several times only to stop herself. Her behavior seemed confused or perhaps fearful of something. After repeating this a few times, she lowered her gaze quietly and left without saying a word. Only the night breeze remained. She was just shocked by John Tokyo Xtreme Racer and his beautiful performance in the fucking MX-5. All right, this is what I wanted to do. Additional rules. We're going to enable this because that actually enables oil pressure and like oil temperature. So we can actually like overheat the car. R33 is a beast? Yeah. Very underappreciated car. All right. Speaking of work, I just got to respond to a text real quick. Alrighty. All right, so I'm getting clowned on my regular traffic, but we're doing pretty good, knock on wood, against the actual bosses. All right, we gotta get on the C1 again. I think we're already on the C1. Honk honk, beep beep. Are you the guy? No, the guy needs races up here. Oh, I think this is the crew that like races in nothing but like the wagons, like the Subaru wagon, the Lavorg. Those go so hard. I kind of want to get one. Immediately starts crashing. He's a level 1 though. Easy. Easy dub. And there's another guy up here we can take right away. Our water temp's already running pretty hot though, so we gotta watch out for that. I don't want that to like overheat. Yeah, I like Subarus. I was thinking of getting a WRX not too long ago. My buddy has an STI, and it's a really nice STI. Like an 18. Sweet Surrender. What a name. They've surrendered to the Lavorg STI Sport REX. Zoomy dear, hello, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. They don't make the Subaru Legacy playable in Forza Horizon 6, I'm going to be very upset. I keep forgetting that they announced Horizon 6 and that's in Japan. I keep forgetting. It's because they haven't, like, shown anything. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but just the fact that they haven't shown anything up. Oh, yeah, we're already... We got to upgrade our cooling because our water temps are already heating up. We're over the limit. I don't know about you guys, but the fact that, I mean, they announced Horizon 6, but, like, the fact that they haven't, like, shown off anything about the game, they haven't shown any gameplay or, like, an actual trailer, it doesn't, like, hit the same, I feel. I feel like an announcement like that should have been, like, a huge, like, announcement, like, oh my god, people have been asking this for fucking, like, 36 plus years. And, like, we need to have, like, a killer, like, trailer to, like, you know, create, like, a cool moment out of it. But, like, I don't know. I mean, the fact that they teased it but didn't show anything, kind of like, I don't know. Doesn't feel special. Alright, I do want to upgrade the power unit, but I feel like I need to, upgrade the cooling first. Intake system. I think that's it, yeah. Return of the Bastards is crazy. This is supposed to be a family-friendly game. They can't use that word. I mean, I think it'll be the typical Horizon fare. Like, I think it'll be a good game, but, like, nothing, like, new. It'll be in, like, Japan, but, like, I feel like they're going to do the same thing where they just have British people talk about how much Japan's so cool and everything. Like what they did with Horizon 5. They had a few, like, Mexican characters. But most of the characters were just British talking about how much they love, like, Mexico. Or, like, Mexican culture. It's like, okay. This comes off as, like, very... I don't know. It doesn't rub me the right way. I have a scary feeling it's going to be the same way in Japan. Instead of having, like, characters that are, like, naturally, like, integrated into the environment, you just have, like, these British people. It's like, oh, oi, mate, we love. We love Tokyo, innit? Oh, we love the Wangan. That guy was Australian. Place Horizon Japan. Yeah, I have a scary feeling that's what it's going to end up being. This guy's actually in an STI. Oh, no. Hell no. We are not racing against great finance. We are not racing against great finance. I have a scary feeling that's what it's going to be like. It's not going to feel authentic, is what I'm trying to say. Forza Horizon 5 would have improved with the OG Top Gear trio, considering their relationship with Mexico. Yeah. Okay. Immediately ran into. Happy Chappy doesn't seem like a happy Chappy. That's for sure. The way he's driving. Fucking ramming me off the road. All right, we'll lose him in the corners here. You know they spent a lot of money on remodeling a bunch of old models? So you're telling me we're not going to have like the Nissan Silvia from Forza 3? Crazy. Happy, not so happy. A slim, well-built man approached. Man with striking features. You are an unfamiliar face. I suppose you just recently started racing? I'd rather you didn't casually call yourself street racer. At first glance, he seems polite, but his words subtly mock you. Who am I, you ask? Judging by that reaction, you really don't know. Good grief. Calling yourself a street racer without knowing the Kurosaki brothers from Phantom 9? This is what we call a poser, is it? Sounds like someone is about to be on their fucking ass in a second. That's what it sounds like. Oh, hell nah. It's Crimson Boy. Crimson Chin. If you're planning to call yourself a street racer, come find me. I'll entertain you with a test of skill if you can keep up, that is. Or will you tuck your tail and run away, rookie? That guy's getting run off the road. Yeah, built from the ground up. So true. I have a feeling they'll be like, oh, Toyota Chaser, insert random Japanese phrase. That's what it probably will be. They cannot accept anyone running ahead of them. Firmly, spirit sunk into the chaos of darkness by excessive pride. I love this. I love this. The emergence of a new soul. Whose presence awakes the soul submerged in darkness. Those who grow feverish, like moths to a flame. They swarm around young street racers. Yo! Return of the Bastards is crazy. The only new character creator items I want is stuff to cover the face like fursuits. Oh. I will say, a lot of furries are flush with cash. Like a lot of furries are like fucking millionaires, dude. Dude. you don't want to mess with them. You don't want to go band for band with a furry. I forgot to throw tires on. Tell you about new customization just to show garbage Forza Aero, but you're able to change the height of the wing. Bro, if they're making a game in Japan of all places and they only got Forza Aero, they didn't try. They didn't fucking try. I'm sorry. All right, we got to defeat this fucking crumb bum, Crimson Chin. The Crimson Chin. It's suspiciously wealthy furries. Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, can you make it look like Kiryu? To be fair, do we really need Forza Horizon 6 if we've got Yakuza 5 taxi minigames? Like for real. That could basically be Forza. True, Zumi. The best thing to come out of the built from the ground up, like, fiasco of Forza is the subreddit. Alright. This guy's... Oh, you can't call yourself a street racer until you race me. He's in a fucking wagon, dude. Wagon's awesome, though. I don't know why I'm making fun of him. I think I'm just making fun of him because I hate his character. I hate him as a person. I hate this guy and his character and everything he stands for. This guy's a crumb bum. This guy needs to be taught some respect. This is why you never anger a Pennsylvanian, especially on the road. We don't give a fuck. We'll run you off the road. We will deploy your airbag. The calm era is over. Oh, shit. He got hands. Crimson Boy got hands. Shit. Okay. I may have to rethink this. Fuck, dude. All right, there's a corner. We can gain some momentum. Nope. Oh, yeah, no. I see how it is. Where's my handbrake? I shifted too low, but he got stuck behind that Nissan Cube, so we're all right. Damn, Crimson Boy got hands. I got handed to him. A little bit of respect there. That was an insane battle. After finishing the battle, he returns to the parking lot with Crimson Boy. He steps out of his machine. He seems like a completely different person compared to before. Yeah, he just got Coke Zero'd. He just got Coke Zero'd in the ND. I apologize for calling you a poser. Your driving shows real skill. You even had the nerve to challenge me without hesitation. The Shuto Expressway is starting to feel the breeze of change. It seems like you'll bring us some excitement. Inescapable malice. You will eventually be caught in a whirlpool of fate that swirls within the Shuto Expressway. As you looked around the parking area, a man in mechanic overalls appears. Legendary tuner. You got some decent driving skill. Why am I doing like an evil, sinister laugh for this guy? Looks like you've done some work in your machine, but you're still just getting started, aren't you? I'm just a humble mechanic hanging around the Shuto Expressway. Some people call me a legendary tuner, but I'm not that anything special. When I see an interesting street racer in the parking area, I like to call them out like this. If you let me tweak your machine a bit and make it significantly faster, and of course I'll charge you for it, if you feel like it can be shot in the parking area. One of the longest standing teams in the Shuto, we've also taken out a street racer so famous among 86 drivers that no one can miss his name, Rolling Master. Of course, I like how we're getting like a fucking like a recap. On top of that, you defeated Crimson Boy, one of the Kurosaki brothers from Phantom 9. 4 years ago, they wreaked havoc on the Shuto Expressway. Many teams were forced to disband at the hands of Phantom 9. For that reason, Phantom 9 has earned grudges from all over. I hear you defeated Crimson Boy. No doubt make many racers change their tune. Triggered by legendary tuner's words, your conversation with Cinderella past midnight came back to mind. From now on, who will you meet, what will you feel, and how far can you go? Forget buying a fursuit, rather save my money for something you'd want. RGG needs to make a full-on racing game at this point. They're teasing with the new bike missions in Kiwami 3. Yeah. Yeah, Yakuza Kart. I want Yakuza Kart. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. We have a bunch of new people we got to defeat. Before we do that, let's do some more perks. What do we got? Tuning-wise. I think I'm good here. Add that extra power unit. Yeah, the thing I don't like about Motorfest is that it feels too much like a baby game. Just too, like, out there. I feel like I'm tripping when I play the game. It's just, like, there's too much. I don't know. It's not grounded. I prefer my games grounded in some sort of reality for the most part. That's just the type of guy I am, especially racing games. So I just can't vibe with it. It may be a good game underneath all that, but like, I think someone in my chat put it really well. It's a good game that's slopped together. I think that's the best way to put Motorfest. It's a good game that's like slopped together. I do want to try the new update, though. The new playlist with, like, all the dancing and everything. I think that'll be cool. And then after that, because I was going to make a video. I actually filmed 2 videos the day I filmed my previous video on the TDU. Silent Mongoose. We got to race this guy. Why is he just chilling in the road? I filmed 2 videos. One was the video on TDU that I uploaded, and the other one was about the Crew Motorfest, my first time playing it. I'm actually going to re-record that video, the Motorfest one, and then I'm going to re-record it once I play the new update. What makes a game grounded to you? So what makes a video game grounded for me, like a racing game, I'm just going to use racing games as an example. I don't like racing games that are like I like arcade racing games, but I don't like arcade racing games that are like out there, like to the point where it just doesn't feel like I can get like immersed in the world. For example, we're playing TXR right now. This game has some like wacky cosmetics and everything, but that's really it. Like the cosmetics are pretty wacky, but the game is it's an arcade racing game, but it's a pretty it's grounded in the fact that we're street racers on the Tokyo Expressway. And we're battling other street racers. That's pretty grounded. That's, you know, the core theme of the game. Whereas with the Crew Motorfest is you're at this Motorfest in Hawaii, but there's like drifting tracks that go into the sky. You can transform into like a plane, boat on command. It just doesn't feel like it feels like there's no rules to like this type of like land that we're at. Whereas compared to the Crew 1, I'm not talking strictly handling. Whereas compared to like the Crew 1, you're a guy who's out on parole trying to avenge his brother's death. And sure, you may be doing wacky things in your car, but like the actual like setting is grounded. Like it's not. I don't really even care about like the top speeds being unrealistic. It's just more so the world feeling unrealistic. and not feeling like, and again, it doesn't have to be like a simulator or anything, but like it just doesn't feel like a place I can really, it's so unrealistic to the point where it doesn't, what's the word? It doesn't allow me to be immersed. It like constantly breaks my immersion. That's what I'm really kind of talking about. Even Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, I'm able to get more immersed with Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown than I am in the Crew Motorfest, because Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is pretty grounded. Once you get past all the weird futuristic nonsense with like the intro, it's a fairly grounded game. And I like that over Motorfest. Now, Motorfest is probably overall the better game, but that's something I prefer over Solar Crown than... what I'm trying to say is I don't like the Fortnite-ification of gaming. With Fortnite, it's fine. I like Fortnite because of like the fact that it's just like this mashup of like all these different like IPs come together. I think they found a niche for that, but I don't like how other games are doing it. I don't like how Call of Duty's doing it. I don't like how Battlefield did it with 2042. I don't like how Forza's doing it. I don't like how the Crew Motorfest is doing it. I don't like this Fortnite-ification of gaming. I prefer games that are a little grittier and more based in like reality. Not saying they have to play like simulators, but that's what I mean by like I don't like how ungrounded Motorfest is. And I'm going to talk about this in my video when I make a video on it. Oop. I got Solar Crown for free. Not gonna lie, I enjoy cruising in that game. Yeah, I mean the cruising is one of the major major good bits of that game. What was I gonna say? The cruising in that game's fun. I've also been enjoying the taxi missions. In my video, I talk about it. I like the taxi missions. I like the car delivery missions. I like those aspects of the game. I like the taxi missions where you have to stop at like the red lights and like go. Yeah, exactly. GTA 5 feels grounded. GTA Online felt grounded to like maybe 2017 when they started adding all the flying shit. They have kind of circled back recently. Instead of doing like all the special agent shit, they've been... The past couple years, they've really circled back. And they've been doing some more grounded updates. I'm hoping GTA Online 2 or whatever comes with GTA 6 is the same way. Like, I like having like I like having limitations in games that like kind of ground you and immerse. It makes it more immersive in my opinion. What would your opinion of a game like Automobilista or even the Persona games? I've only played a little bit of Persona 3. And that's the thing. Those games have their own unique identities, where the art style may be different, it may be a little more cartoony, but that's its own unique identity. I can't say much for with Automobilista, it's a cel shaded racing game, but it doesn't make any other bones about what it is. Like that's what it is. That's what it's always been. Like, I think having its own unique identity is fine. And with Persona, I don't know what you mean by Persona, but I'm guessing, like, Persona, like, there is, like, it takes place in, like, a realistic world, but there's, like, you know, I guess, like, magical elements to it. It's been a while since I played Persona 3. I actually had Persona 5 on PlayStation 4. I never actually launched it yet. Never actually, like, downloaded it. I have the disc, though. Also, JD, I guess a good way, I'm going to replace your Persona example with Yakuza, because I love the Yakuza series. Yakuza has always had wacky elements, but it's always been grounded in reality. Like a Dragon, on the other hand, has started adding more, like, cartoony aspects. Like but I still think it like handles it very well. Like, it's still a very fun game. The story, like, intrigues me. And it's still, I still feel those games are grounded to the point where, like, I can still, you know, become immersed. Despite having those goofy features. Even some movie franchises feel less grounded these days. I think a lot of it has to do, and I read something about this, just with media being, like, set in, like, being very superhero like focused and like very fantasy focused right now. The fact that we're not really getting like very gritty movies or media nowadays is because it's like a reflection of the world. Think about the media that was coming out in 2005, not just like with like racing games, but with like movies, music. It was all very gritty, very edgy. That was the vibe back in the early 2000s. Nowadays the vibe is like, oh, superheroes, Fortnite, you know, space, like that type of stuff. I think it's just like a phase that people go through. I do want to play the Pirate Yakuza, but I at least want to play. I'm actually playing through 2 Yakuza games right now. I'm playing through Yakuza 4, and I'm also playing through Like a Dragon. I'm gonna play the pirate game after I play Infinite Wealth. Yeah, side stuff gets wackier and wackier, but the actual story is still very serious, and that still like pulls me in. But I'm talking about like the turn-based combat, where like you can like send pigeons to like attack somebody, or you can like set someone on fire or shit. I actually prefer like the original Yakuza like fighting stuff, but I still enjoy it. Like it's a change, but like I still enjoy the change. It would have some level of limits and grip on. Yeah, it could be an arcade style game, but like I like having it like set in like some foot in reality, and that's why I think where the Crew Motorfest loses me, in my opinion. But if you guys enjoy it, don't let me bitching and moaning about, oh, this game isn't realistic. Like, stop yous from enjoying it. Oh, I think I unlocked the Wangan. I gotta get caught up, so that way when the next Yakuza game comes out, I can actually play it on launch. The only reason I haven't bought the Yakuza games on launch is because I'm like nowhere near like those games. I did tell myself I was gonna play 5 and 6 before I got to fucking thing Like a Dragon, but I cheated. I just figured I might as well start 2 playthroughs because one's with one character and one's with the other. I'll eventually like figure stuff out when they kind of like connect. Nah, that's just my mentality. We're gonna get off to C1 for the first time. RGG and Team Ninja both make games faster so then we can beat them. That is true. Before I can even play the next games, oh, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I gotta play an Ace Combat game. I love like flight simulators and like DCS, not DCS. I do want to get into DCS. I lost the bet, so I have to get into DCS now. But Ace Combat feels like a game I could really get into. I gotta emulate one of them. I mean, I love simulating games. Like, I love simulation games. But I think overall, the best way to put it is I love arcadey games. Like, arcadey games set in realistic locations. That's, I think, the best way to put it. Yeah. I think Motorfest goes way to a different level with the goofiness. And that's where it loses me, honestly. Melodious Condor. Yo, guy's swerving, bro. Bro's trolling me. All right, we're taking this to the Wangan. Japanese version of Ace Combat 3 is one of the favorite vibes and stories in all of gaming. For someone, okay, for those of you who in chat who have played Ace Combat, for someone who has never played Ace Combat game before, what should I start with? What Ace Combat game should I begin with? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like Grid 1, all the Grid games for the most part. All right. Our water temp is, we're overheating. Is the secret to that literally just like slowing down? Or do I just have to go straight to the garage? Because I installed cooling. I installed new coolant parts, but I might just not, they might not be enough for the engine upgrade I have. Because we were racing hard there for a bit. Oh, nah, we are now the laid-back worker. I don't think it matters too much where you start, but 4 is a safe bet. I have to give it a shot. I'm definitely have to give it a shot. Cruise for a bit and your temps drop? Okay. I'm guessing I can also go into a parking area and park the car for a bit, and when I come out, the temps should be down. Let me check my coolant. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, my power unit's a level 2, but my intake system is my intake and all that's level 1. Get the fan translated version of 3 if you want a story, 7 if you want something modern and approachable. Okay. So 4, 3, and 7 are the ones to look at. I'd probably start with one on PS2, honestly. Something I can emulate. That's what I'm thinking. I love games where you can go fast. And I love games that have a ton of aura and you can go fast. So I think Ace Combat might be right up my sleeve. This game being one of them. You can go fast and you have a ton of aura. This game has a ton of aura. Okay. Secret Guardian. Yeah, we can take this guy. Bro's in the Zero. Oh, that Juan's turbo. I heard that turbo. Heard that spool. There we go. There's another guy up the road here we can take. I don't want to overheat my engine though, so we'll cruise a little. We'll cruise up to him. So I think I can only do like 1 or 2 races before it really like overheats. Every time I hear that beeping noise from the game, I feel like something like my microwave or air fryer beeping. Yeah, it does sound like a microwave. Like a microwave beep. It's like, oh, your food's done. Beep beep, your food's done. Sounds like a smoke detector. Death game what do you mean death game survivor? What does that mean? Is this a fucking Squid Game reference? Okay. Didn't have to hit me like that, but all right. We're going over the Verrazano's Narrows Bridge. Let's go. Had some Hot Pockets. I've got some wings. Me and the boys went out for wing night last night, so I got some wings left over I'm going to have after stream. Wait, today's Thursday, right? Fuck, no. Yeah, no. Who's playing Thursday Night Football tonight? I hit the cruise button and it knocked me into another guy there. Just texted someone for work real quick. Hey, who's playing Thursday Night Football tonight? Let me look. Thursday Night Football tonight. Ooh, Bills Texans. Bills always put up a good game. Texans and Bills, yeah. I mean, Bills were 7-5? No. Am I yeah, no, they're 7-3. Texans are 5-5. The Monday Night Football game sucked. It was the Cowboys and the Raiders. That sucked. I don't even know why I was watching it. Now, I got some wings from the restaurant. Some Jack Daniel's barbecue wings. I'm going to heat up some of those, and I'm going to watch the Bills-Texans tonight. Because at least the Bills are a good team. Josh Allen is always fun to watch. Joshy Daddy's fun to watch, except when he lost to the Miami. Yeah, I don't know what that... Maybe it was just jet lagged. Maybe... Because they were playing in Spain, so maybe it was just jet lagged. Maybe that's his excuse. He's just jet lagged. We play the Cowboys this week. That's going to... I mean, I will say it's going to be a fun game, but then I realize my OC is Kevin Patullo. So our offense is probably going to stink. But our defense is going to ball out. Because we have Vic Fangio as our defensive coordinator, so... We'll see. We can win this game despite... We can win this game despite Kevin Patullo's best attempts. Going to the Sharks game tonight. Hell yeah. Oh, Sharks Kings. That's going to be... that place is going to be electric. Sap Center's going to be electric tonight for that one. I thought I was racing Angry Joe for a second. It's Army Joe. Yeah, fuck LA. Fuck the Dodgers. Fuck the Dodgers. Fuck the Lakers. Fuck the Clippers. Go Phils. Go Birds. Go Sharks. Yeah, beat LA. Fuck the Kings. Fuck the Kings. Oh shit! I just got an alert on my phone. That's right. They have practice for Las Vegas tonight. Oh, look at this! Look at this NA. Look at this NA. What was I gonna say? What's it called? Formula One has free practice at Vegas starting today. That's right. They're racing on Saturday night, like 11 o'clock, my time. Indigo Helmswoman, she's using her turn signals. She's driving safely and responsibly. Well, I wouldn't say safely and responsibly, but, you know. Oh, wow, look at this. We got a real, this one's close. Take her on the inside. Let's go. I haven't watched Angry Joe in a while. Take the inside. Nice. I knew my ND could. I knew my ND could take the inside there. Damn, that was a fun battle. That one was fun. I got cool it though. I got cool it. I'm right at the red line for the water temps. Gotta let this calm down for a bit. Absolute barn burner of a Miata race. Yeah, that was insane. When the battles get like that's peak Tokyo Xtreme Racer. Miata Wame Cup, bro. The Miata series on IMSA is so fun. If you have not seen the Miata races, you need to look up a Miata race. They're like 45-minute sprint races, and they're all on YouTube. They're literally live streamed on YouTube for free. MX5 Cup. If you have not seen MX5 Cup, after my stream, literally go watch them. Yo, Devian, how you doing? Welcome home, man. Back in the hood. See Jack back in the dojo? Yeah. Yeah, I got people over there, they're practicing karate. I got people over there, they're like meditating. It's the Craptastic Dojo. Bro, this is what I'm saying. If I become a millionaire, I'm gonna do so much stupid shit. I'm literally gonna build like a dojo. Just a dojo. I'm just gonna build a dojo. And we're just gonna chill out. We're just going to chill out and have some fun. I remember 2021 or 2022, I went through this weird phase where I really wanted to buy or build like a cathedral. And I wanted to like, you know, have like the fucking like the church bells ringing, like the Gregorian chants playing in the background. And just have like a big ass cathedral that's like living. Like, yeah, I'm going to build if I become like a millionaire, I'm going to build a cathedral and live in like a fucking giant like church. I mean, like, sure, I'm a Christian and everything, but like, I don't go to church, so I don't know why I like thought this would be like something I'd want. That was like a weird thing I wanted in like 2021. I guess because it's like nice and calming, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, no, all the races are on YouTube. Chaotic Neutral. Well, wanting to live in like a fucking like cathedral, yeah. Or like building a dojo. I would just, like, if I had like billions of dollars, there'd be so much less like stupid shit built around Allentown. Like you turn the corner like, oh, it's just a giant dojo. Or like you fucking like cross the street, there's like a big ass cathedral. It's like, oh, what's that church up for? And the guy's like, oh no, the tour guide's like, no. A guy just lives there. I'm like, oh, okay. Rename Allentown the Craptastic Town. Yeah. Who's Allen? Josh Allen? No. Whistling Diesel of racing game YouTubers? Oh, so I'm getting arrested for tax evasion? Wait a minute. I don't think I want to be the Whistling Diesel of racing game YouTubers. Maybe if I had everything except the tax evasion charge. Maybe then. There we go. Went to your first hockey game yesterday for the city close to Canada. We lost 2-6. Is it Buffalo? Was it an NHL, AHL? Do you know what league it was? John Allen. Electric Lightning Stinger. What a name. Oh no, we're about to race in my water temp. Oh no, he's got NOS. Fuck, dude. We gotta shut this race down quick because my water's about to start overheating. My water temp's about to overheat. All right, he's like using NOS, but he's like, I'm still gaining on him, so it's all right. That was easy. Turn to the garage. NHL. Oh, it's the Buffalo Sabres? Oh, yeah, no. We're the relaxed dancer. We are so relaxed while dancing. Not sure NOS helps a 3-cylinder, bro. Don't tell him that. He'll get upset. Don't tell that driver. The Sabres. Oh, yeah, the Buffalo Sabres. A team up there should legally be like good at hockey. I don't know why the Buffalo Sabres suck. Oops, not what I want. Let's go to perks. Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end the race fast. If Need for Speed Most Wanted took place in Philly, you'd be like, hey, dickhead, there's something wrong with your Jordan. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You've got to end the race fast, dickhead. If Most Wanted took place in Philly. Ooh. Get a discount. Snowed the other week in Buffalo. My car just went straight on a turn, even with all seasons. Damn. We got some flurries here. Up in the Poconos, they got some snow, though. Not like a foot. They got like an inch or two up in the Poconos. Like enough to cover all the grass. I don't know what I'm getting. I have to get this to like unlock everything else. What is this? Clean corner? Ooh. A lot of these perks, I just don't know what I'm getting. Alrighty. Road knots. Beat those guys. Oh, he's up there. Oh, can I go down here already? Shit. Locked Yokohama already. Okay. Dread Zero Gaming. Hello, hello. My friend is selling his 01 Prelude for $9K as a Honda owner. You should be interested. $9K for an 01 Prelude? How like well maintained is it? As a Honda owner, you should be. I'm legally mandated to be interested. Irresponsible General. Uh-oh, here we go. Southern car, 90K miles on coil overs. Okay. So like Southern driven, so I'm guessing like no rust. All that. Game Over Tapes. Hello, hello. How yous doing? How yous doing? Not coming to Xbox yet? Yeah. Maybe it'll come to the next Xbox because that's just going to be a PC. Oh boy. That is interesting how they're going to do like the next Xbox though. I'll be honest, ever since I canceled Game Pass, my Series S has been a paperweight. Can we go into the PA since the race is over? All right, cool. Let's go into the PA. I want to see if anyone's here. Sorting Hell in it. I'm sorry. Sorting Hell. I saw a 96 Prelude going for about 3K a decade ago. Yeah, inflation, man. Instead of fucking being stupid and not having my license, I should have been buying cars. A decade ago. Instead of being a freshman in high school, I should have been buying cars. I want to get the GameCube. All right, Chubby. Let's talk to Chubby Man. Silent Barbarian, the Yakunuku restaurant manager, right? He looks tough, but is actually a funny guy. However, the conditions to battle him are quite strict. If you can't show that you have a passion for cars, he probably won't take you seriously. For example, owning 2 or more cars in your garage might do it. You'll likely find him in the Hazuzaki parking area, so try looking for him there. And even if you meet him, he won't battle anyone that isn't driving a Mark X. He's well known for his love of 4-door sedans. Lately, it seems like he only wants to battle against the same type of car. Let's talk to Great Finance. Last time I was caught off guard during the battle, an alert for currency exchange fluctuations went off. It threw me off a bit. Buddy, we're racing at night. The stock market's closed. That excuse isn't flying with me. At the S-Curve, Kayak, blah, 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 whatever. One of my friends has a 2011 TSX, and apparently it drinks oil. Yeah, my TSX drinks oil a lot. Like, my car is a very thirsty car. I left a leaking battery in the trunk. What the fuck? Woman who wants to assert something. What a name. Do you know what it means when it says L4 or L6 on engine type? It means the engine has an inline engine. Do they mean an I? What do you mean an L? You mean an inline 4, inline 6. Looks like L4, L6? What? Inline engine is the most standard type. The number indicates the cylinders. L4 means an inline engine with 4 cylinders. A woman who wants to assert something, I think you need to check what letter you're putting before the number. An engine where pistons move up and down within the cylinders is called a reciprocating engine. The up and down motion is the source of the power. Thank you. So, we gotta talk to my favorite character, Sweaty Man. Sweaty character. Who doesn't love Sweaty Man? We all love Sweaty Man. I've been riding here for about half a year now, but my street name is still Kowalski Novice. As long as your street name has a license plate location, you're still a beginner. Sigh. Alright, Big Dipper Meteor. I don't dislike those who challenge me head on. Yeah. I guess the L stands for line, but it would be like an I here. If you're trying to shorten an inline, you'd go like I4, I6. That might be a Japanese thing. I don't know. MR2s were 2K. 2 decades ago, you saw an E30 M3 going for 2,500 quid. Damn. Yeah, instead of shitting my diaper, I should have been saving up to buy cars 2 decades ago. Actually, no, I wasn't in the diaper in 2005. Okay, instead of being in kindergarten, I should have been saving up to buy cars. We gotta be more respectful when we drive. We gotta use our turn signals more. Damn, this guy caught up. Alright, gave me a little kiss there. Yeah, it might just be a translation thing. That's probably what it is. Probably just a translation thing. Instead of watching Craptastic Jack in middle school, you should have been saving up to buy cars. Exactly. Why were you watching me in middle school when you could have been doing something productive? Like shorting the real estate market. Like shorting the real estate market, shorting the stock market. Doing a crypto rug pull. That was your mistake. You have to know Hezi safely and responsibly. Exactly. I threw on my hazards during a race and everyone screamed at me. It's like, he has his hazards on. He has his hazards on. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a hazard. They call me the hazard. Where's the best place to go in? I guess here. Not kicking myself too hard for missing all the mid-90s car listings in the UK. Way too many things were BL crap that belonged in the scrap heap. True. You are going to find a lot of crud. They call me the Dukes of Hazzard. John Hazard. That's my name, John Hazard. John Allentown Hazard. That's my name. That's my name. That's my bad name in this game. I can never fantasize with the cars we had on sale here. Get a 72 MGB that has so many leaks it can name it. You can name it Edward Snowden. It pisses so much oil it needs diapers. That's quite descriptive. Coolest shit was a Fiat 600 for $20,000. Bro. What else are you gonna stick on your lawn and on bricks and not do anything with? Me and my buddy Cam, straight up hippo. We were walking to this restaurant somewhere. I want to say we were somewhere in South London. We were walking to this restaurant, this pub, and we had just gotten off the one train, and we're walking down this one like street, and it was like a pretty busy street too. It was like 2 lanes on each side, and I just saw a 911 Carrera on bricks just in the one guy's yard. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Literally like a barn find IRL, but it was just on this fucking guy's like front lawn. Like somewhere in like South London. I forgot where. Yeah, me and the boys, the old Drivecast crew. He doesn't upload much anymore, but like, we still hang out a lot. Yeah, it was just on bricks. Black Panther and Shiny Yacht in Allentown when? Good fucking question. Oh damn, he recovered. Shit. I'm starting to overheat. We got to shut this race down soon. You're telling me Woodpecker Syndrome got hands? There we go. Whew. That one's starting to get a little intense. Oil is starting to overheat. The waters are overheating already. Let's take 5 real quick. Someone near you's got a 205 GTI and an 88 Capri on bricks that's been there as long as you can remember. Then there's someone else near me who lives in a house that's about 33% moss and 33% woodworm, has a fucking F40 in their shed. That's crazy. That's diabolical. It's like trailer with Bugatti vibes right there. Alrighty. Alright, so our oil temp's back down. Water temp I want to get back down because there's two guys up the road that I want to battle, so. Oh yeah, that one was going hard. I was paying a little too much attention to my actual like water temp to actually instead of like looking at the road. I was lucky I didn't really hit anything. But we're pushing the NDs, you know, the ND is doing a great job so far. I'm really liking the ND. It's handling pretty well. That's, I think, its strength. It's like the handling, which makes sense because it's a Miata. Let's go find those guys. But yeah, we've had some sweat-inducing races. I think my favorite race so far, though, was the that woman in the Miata. The ND versus the NA. That was tight. And that one was, and I think what I really liked about that one is it was tight and it was clean. Like, I was riding her bumper the entire race until I overtook. And then she was riding my bumper for a bit. I have to be very careful with the way I worded those sentences, but yeah, that was a very tight race. And that's what I like. Like, it's fun, like, beating opponents, but, like, when you've passed them and they just give up, it's like, okay. Like, whatever. That kind of, like, takes the fun out of it. I don't know why the AI does that sometimes. It does not, unfortunately. The Accord, no. It's got Integra's. It's got the Integra, though. It's got the DC2. Alrighty. Unwelcome Old Boy. That's a hard name. Road Knots Automobile Club. Alright, this is my specialty here. These corners. Ooh! That was unethical. That was unethical. We gotta throw the hazards on. We are definitely a hazard. Oh, he crashed. Let's go. I can kind of slow it down a little bit here. I'm actually going to pull over, wait for the other guy to come in. There's a guy we passed that I want to race as well. Near where I used to live, there was a house with an E36 and classic Chevy Blazer, a Cadillac Eldorado, an SC400, a classic 7 Series, all dirty and falling apart, and a 944 Turbo up the street. Damn! Bro just lives in, like, Barnfind Central. Yeah, let the engine cool down a little bit. Black 240Z, 260Z, and a junkyard a long time ago. This is before I watched Wangan Midnight. Oh, so it was like the cursed LZ. Cursed LZ, no. The cursed Fair Lady. The cursed Z. Reliant Robin's pretty interesting, though, not gonna lie. I mean, in terms of, like, barn finds near me, like, cars that are just, like, on bricks. Jungle Tequila, that's who we want. Trying to think of, like, anything, like, cool. There used to be this garage near my house that for like at least 10 years had a puke green Lamborghini Gallardo on bricks. And then one day it just disappeared. So, yeah. I saw, this doesn't really count, but I was driving through this part of town, the part of the area up in like the mountains, like the coal regions. Not an affluent area by any means. And there's this car dealership, and I see at the car dealership as I drive past it a mint condition Ferrari Testarossa. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I always see the craziest cars in like the weirdest locations. Baby blue covered in dirt. There we go. Perfect bonus. I think I have to go back to the garage. I want to see my progress. Yeah, no, that's a pretty interesting find. Bro, my campus is being overrun by Elantra ends like there's 4 of them. Near my campus, someone has a pristine Z3 in a light blue. Why did I say that like I was British? A Z3 in light blue. Damn. As a Honda owner, what are your opinions on the new Prelude? I think it looks all right. I know a lot of people aren't going to like it, but I think it's okay. Now, the new Acura RSX, that's an affront to Christ. I'm just going to say it. They should have named that something else. No reason that should be called the fucking RSX. The guy who owns all those cars except for the 944, it was owned by another guy. I've never met the guy, but he said he was an old asshole, and there was an old FB RX-7 and RX-3 at the repair shop. Whenever I would drive to school, like high school back in the day, there'd be this one house on like a side street, and out front they'd have an FC and an FD. And then one day that ended up becoming 2 FDs, or 2 FCs, and then one day that ended up becoming a Mustang. So I don't know what the story behind that is. No idea how it got to here, but it's been sitting since the last century, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's a new RSX, and it's... Acura usually hit it out of the ballpark with their car designs, and this car, like the car itself is fine. Like the actual car design is pretty good, but the fact that it's called an RSX is what's like stupid. Like, they're going against their own naming like shit too. Like when it comes to like the electric stuff, that usually starts with a Z. Because they have the ZDX, and that's the electric SUV that they have. Why couldn't they call this like the ZSX or something? Call it something that isn't like stupid. Like, just call it something that isn't stupid. Yeah, it's terrible. I was driving through Allentown, some guy in a manual 5-speed 2010 Acura TSX cut you off. Well, thank God that wasn't me, because I have a 6-speed, so that wasn't me. That was someone else. Yeah, the new RSX, terrible. They soiled it! Soiled it! Greeting mechanic. Oh, this guy seems friendly. And the Nissan Cube. I haven't raced anyone on a Honda yet. I saw a EK9. I saw a Type R as regular traffic, but I haven't raced one yet. I might have a good race on our hands here. Never mind, he's gonna crash. Oh, he's just wall riding. There you go. Easy dub. PA Turnpike Extreme Racer. Yeah, you gotta dodge all the potholes. We were saying this earlier, Devian. Someone should make like a Tokyo Extreme Racer type game, but like set on like American cities. Like imagine like a Pittsburgh Extreme Racer, a Philly Extreme Racer, Pennsylvania Extreme Racer. Someone needs to make a game called Pennsylvania Highway Racer. Again, like I said, if I were a millionaire, I would tell some indie game devs, like, I'm going to give you all the money. I'm going to fund the entire development. I'm going to pay your salary, but you need to make Pennsylvania Extreme Racer for me and release it on Steam and give me 10% of the cut, the cut as a passion project. If I were a millionaire, honestly, if I had millions of dollars, I'd be funding indie racing games. I don't have the skills to make them myself, but that's something I actually like genuinely want to do. Like if my career takes off with real estate and you know I'm able to make like a decent living and I have like money, why do I keep looking over here? I want to actually like fund like indie racing games. Like one day Allentown Racer might be a thing. But no, like a Tokyo Xtreme Racer inspired game set on like the highways of Pennsylvania would be fucking sick. Or like on the streets of LA, on like the highways of LA. Like I would love that. Whenever I drive home from Buffalo across the PA state line, the road quality just goes to shit. Yeah, because we don't got the New York City money. We don't got the New York City money. Final boss, 2008 Ultima with mismatched panels and blown shocks. Yeah, that's Bay Area. That's the final boss for Bay Area Extreme Racer. Hell yeah, I think a lot of people would play it. Especially if you set it in like LA. Like LA Racer or something. Just call it like LA Racer. You like race up and down the 405 like battling people. Of course, knowing me, I'd throw cops in there. Like, there'd be cops coming after you in those games. With roguelike elements? Yeah, I know there's a game called The only racing game roguelike I've ever seen or played is a game called Road Redemption. And that's like based off of Road Rash. Came out like a decade ago. Foreign Bookkeeper. Let's go. Midnight Club LA if it was only highways. And I love the highway racing in Midnight Club LA. Always imagine a game like Turnpike Racer where it's literally what you described. You race stuff like Chargers and Mustangs and outrun the state police. Yeah, I feel like the state police wouldn't even chase you. They just like radio the other guys and they just like shut down the exit like up the road. There's only a certain amount of exits. That'd be cool though, having like a racing game set in Pennsylvania. Like unironically, if I had like a ton of money to fund a racing game, I would tell these devs, okay, I want yous to make a racing game where I can race on the highways in Philly, drive the turnpike out to Pittsburgh, race on those roads, and then drive up to Allentown. Damn, really? That's a shame. Crossing the median going the other way? You could do that, I guess. But they got the new, they can just track your Easy Pass. Or like, oh, where'd this guy get, what toll road did this guy get off of? Oh, okay. Or like, what exit did he get off of? I feel like they can do that. And I have characters like Cheesesteak Charlie. Yeah, we got Cheesesteak Charlie. He's battling you. He's gonna race you on the Schuylkill Expressway. Or you got fucking Dickhead Dave. He's gonna race you on I-95. Oh, we're on the Bay. This is the first time on the Bayshore, like this deep. Racing game set in Brazil. I remember one of the rumors for TDU3 like 3-4 years ago was that the game was gonna be set on a Brazilian island. I remember that was like the thing. People were making videos on it. I'm sure I made a video on it. Like, breaking news, TDU3 is gonna be set in Brazil. On a Brazilian island. Yeah, it's a V6 RAV4 is the starting car. All right, here we go. Oh, this is Roulette Guy. I was going to say, we beat Rolling Guy before. This is Roulette Guy. Now, I might be at a disadvantage here because we're on the Wangan and just basically straight. Just a straight shot. Ooh. So my ND might be at a disadvantage here. This is why I think that the next Need for Speed should be like a Hot Pursuit game. And it should be like a closed track-based game. Set in like multiple different locations across the world. Oh my god. This guy's trying to pit maneuver me. This guy's racing dirty. My engine's starting to overheat. Looks like we're about to shut this race down though, so that's all good. You remember when people thought Forza Horizon 3 was going to take place in the American South? Really? I don't remember those leaks. Oh, I don't remember those rumors. I remember when people were saying that Horizon 4 was going to be Japan. I remember when people said Forza Horizon 5 was going to be Japan. I remember when people said Forza Horizon 6 is going to be in Germany. Oh, it could have been 2, yeah. Because that was before there was like a precedent set. Because before 2 came out, you could have just assumed that all the Horizon games are going to take place in America. Yeah, I wasn't tapped in when 2 came out. I didn't have an Xbox or anything, so I wasn't tapped in. Ooh, let's race this guy. Nah, I want to stay off the Wangan for a bit until I upgrade my car a little more. Unless I have to. If I have to, it's whatever. Oh yeah, let's race this guy. I think this might be the last race before I gotta get going. Make sure I'm not missing anything work related. Cool. They should do a Forza Horizon game in California. Yeah, I couldn't see them doing one though, like right after Mexico and Forza Horizon 5. So it's like, because part of that game already took place in like Baja California. So I feel like that would have been too similar. I love Hot Pursuit 2 is my favorite Need for Speed game. The thing you got to do though, the main mistake people make when they play Hot Pursuit is they just do all the Hot Pursuit stuff, like all the was it World Racer? No, World Racer's the non-cop stuff. They do all the ultimate like racer stuff with the cops, and then they don't, and then they just ignore the stuff without cops. You got to mix it up. For like every like 2 Hot Pursuit races, you got to do one without cops. If you really want to like progress well, because you're just gonna get burnt out after a while, because it gets a little repetitive without all the cops. I say this is someone who loves Hot Pursuit 2. Yeah, that's the thing with closed track racers. You can just make, and I do want to make a video on this, talking about this topic. Yeah, you could just have it in a bunch of different areas. Like with a Hot Pursuit game, you can have a track in like Europe, like Germany, maybe like the UK or like Norway or whatever. You have a couple tracks in America, like, you know, the desert, like Las Vegas or like California coast, or like the Rocky Mountains with like all the snow. You can go to like the maybe like Asia, like Nepal, Tajikistan, like somewhere where it's like snowy, rocky. Australia, you can have a track in Australia, like the classic Need for Speeds. You did that as a kid. I feel like I would know how to do that less as an adult. Hot Pursuit 2010 with manual transmission, a decent responsive handling model, and if there's pursuit tech, it should be at least skillful to fire and dodge like Blur. Yeah, but they should also like make it like limit the weapons so like you could counter each. Cause that was like my main issue with Rivals, was that like you couldn't counter half the weapons. Like, so you were just at the mercy of like other racers using like a shockwave. Yeah, fucking shout out the fucking the Ford TX220. In the PC version of like Hot Pursuit 2, they have the fucking Ford TX220 and it has Pennsylvania plates on it. Like, that's just unhinged. I love it. The Holden Monero or the HSV GT. Some of the car models though in Hot Pursuit 2 on PS2 are god awful. The car model for the HSV is terrible on the PS2 version. It's like terrible. Why? That guy was just in the middle of the road, just chilling. Pushing Stray Dog. Yeah, you gotta mix it up. But also, Hot Pursuit 2, you gotta do the same thing. I was gonna say he's gonna crack at some point. Looked at a 240p picture and made it from that, yeah. They went off of rumors and whispers, like what the car looked like. I think there's one more guy down here, yeah. Oh no, we already beat him. Alright. I think that I'm gonna call it for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I want to get back into this game. I'm hoping we're the easygoing Colonel now. We are the easygoing Colonel. Pennsylvania Street Racer just leaked. Yeah, Pennsylvania Racer. So yeah, I'm hoping right now. I know Friday I'd like to go live with Motorfest. Tomorrow I'd like to go live with Motorfest. Not 100% sure I'll be able to, but I want to, so stay tuned for that. Probably be the same time, start time wise. Pennsylvania Xtreme Racer next, yeah. Next week, I'm probably going to be super busy. I've got some appointments, work-related stuff as well. So I'm probably not going to be very active next week, unfortunately. This weekend, same thing. December, though, I'm hoping I have all the work done out of the way. And leading up to Christmas, I'd like to do some more streams and some more content. So I might be a little more active. I should be a little more active in December and January, just because in my line of work, it's usually dead those months. So I'd like to get back into content creation those months. So like next month. Next week, probably going to be super busy, so you probably won't see a lot of me. But that's it for me tonight. I do want to do more of this as well. We also got to continue Midnight Club. We also got to... do some other things. But yeah, that's it for me tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight, and I'll catch you all in my next stream. So have a good night, everybody. As I awkwardly alt-tab and bring up the end screen. Yeah, there we go. Bye-bye.